Hello everyone, it's That Teacher here, and today's lesson is going to be on addition. Level 1. Let's start learning. Okay, so let's begin our lesson on addition, level 1. Now, level 1 is more of a foundational lesson. I wanted to make sure that this channel includes content at all different learning abilities. So, hopefully you find this valuable and interesting for you, and hopefully it helps you on your journey to understand addition. Let's get started. So, addition is the process of calculating the total of two or more numbers or amounts. Basically, not in teacher talk, what that means is adding 1, 2, or 3 numbers together and finding the answer. So, simple here, 1 teacher plus 1 teacher equals 2 teachers, of course. But the content is going to be a little bit more difficult than that. Let's get started. Tips for class. Now, in your writing books, your workbooks, you need to make sure that your numbers are neat. So your maths books will have grid paper like this. You need to make sure that one number goes in one box. What that eliminates is that. So we don't like that. Teachers, we don't like that, because sometimes when the numbers are neat, 1s look like 7s, 6s look like 5s, 3s look like 8s, 1s look like 10s, the list goes on. So if you do your numbers like this, it's often confusing. You're not too sure which numbers to add. However, if you write it like this, it's easy. You just go down the place values. 4 plus 4 is 8, 3 plus 6 is 9. It's very simple. It saves you from making silly little mistakes that you could totally get if you wrote your numbers correctly and neatly. So that's just a little tip for school. Now, strategy 1. Today in this lesson, I'm going to show you 2 strategies which are effective for solving these type of addition questions. So 8 plus 8 is 16. So you put the 6 below, and the 1, or that is in the tens column. So the 10, the little 1 you need to put above the 2. Now, you need to not forget about that little 1. Write it nice and tidy in your book as well. So the next series is 2 plus 4, but if you wrote 6 here, you would be wrong because you forgot about that little 1 because it carries over. Now, 2 plus 4, in this strategy, you need to add the 1. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 1 is 7, so your answer would be 76. Strategy number 2 is a little bit different. This is my personal favorite. I find it easy for me. However, maths is not one size fits all. Whatever makes you comfortable, that's what you need to do. So 8 plus 8 is 16. You put the 6 below. However, in this strategy, you cross off the 2 and add it to become a new number, 3. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So you cross off the 2 and rewrite the number as 3. So instead of having that little 1, this eliminates a little bit of that steps. You just have 3 plus 4. It's exactly the same thing. Like I said, whatever's comfortable for you, do that method. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Now I'm going to show you a few questions here. I'm going to model it for you. I'm using both strategies, strategy 1 and strategy 2, to answer these questions, and then it'll be your turn. So in the first question, 6 plus 4 is 10. I put the 0 below, and I put the little 1 above. That's worth 10, remember, because in the tens column, but you put it as 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4, plus the little 1 above is 5. So that answer is 50. In the next question, we have 25 plus 17. 5 plus 7 is 12. I put the 2 below, and I cross out the 2 in that tens column and rewrite it as a 3. Then I have 3 plus 1 is 4. Finally, we're going to use strategy 2 again. You have 68 plus 34. You go 8 plus 4 is 12. Put the 2 below, cross off the 6, rewrite it as a 7 because you're adding that 1. Now you just have 7 plus 3. So if you have no numbers left, you can see that 7 plus 3 is 10. You need to just write 10, okay? Some students get a little confused. They write 1. Like, what do I do with the 0? If there are no more numbers in the following columns, you need to write whatever answer it lands on. So in this case, 7 plus 3 is 10, write 10. Because what that would do once you combine it with the 2, it will create the answer 102. So don't forget that little tip. Now, it's your turn. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time. Please let me know what strategy you find effective, and we're going to keep going from there. So I'm going to give you a little bit more time. Let's get going. Okay, here are the answers to the questions. We have 41. And I've added little transitions on the slides to make sure whatever strategy you're using, hopefully that will help. We have 49 plus 18 is 67. And finally, 78 plus 36, once you've done all the working out, is 114. Now, hopefully this lesson has been helpful. Like I said, level 1 is more of a foundational lesson. Level 2 will ramp up the difficulty and will be aimed at slightly older children. So, thank you for coming to the lesson. That's addition level 1. We'll see you for addition level 2. Thank you.